And number one, the phony war against Terrorgate Government Division. The Library of Congress is being sued because it offered a key job as terrorism research analyst to Diane Schroer, and then rescinded the offer even though she is a former Army Special Forces commander, was one of the 120-member elite classified organization that tracked and targeted terrorists after 9/11 and also briefed Vice President Cheney. So why didn't Diane Schroer get that job? Because when she did all that, she was still David Schroer and had not yet begun her medical transition from man to woman. Schroer told the Library of Congress people about the sex change during the interview. He even brought pictures of herself dressed in women's clothing and makeup so that the Library of Congress job interviewer would have no fear that she'd look unusual or distracting. We're talking about a desk job in counter-terror research at the Library of Congress, not a commando trying to go over a wall in high heels. And the applicant had a better resume than the Secretary of Homeland Security. And you nitwits are more worried about his or her gender or how it's changed. If there is a true need for an all-consuming war on terror, you should be asking anybody with the slightest qualifications to help. You should be pleading with them. If there is a true need for an all-consuming war on terror, the best candidate should get the job. I don't care if it's a bear on roller skates smoking a cigar. And if the Bush administration's attitude isn't like that, if it isn't, I don't care who you are, I only care what you can do in this war, then the question becomes more than just whether or not we really need an all-consuming war on terror. It becomes, does the administration itself really believe we need an all-consuming war on terror, or are its internal assessments of the threats a lot less serious than it lets on, and that's why it's much more worried about whether Diane, the terror expert, used to be Dave?